Hi, my name is Shelly, and welcome back to Just a Girl and Her Healing podcast. This is part 2 of the in-between of healing. And if you listened to part 1, you know we sat together in the in-between, the chaos, the heaviness, the raw side of healing. Today we're shifting. We're going to talk about what it looks like to find yourself through the chaos, because healing isn't just about pain. It's about rediscovery. It's about peeling back the layers of who you thought you had to be and slowly realizing that beneath the wounds, beneath the labels, the silence, there is a self waiting to be seen. Here's the truth. Chaos doesn't mean absence of growth. It means transformation is happening. Healing doesn't just strip you bare. It rebuilds you. It brings you back to the self you forgot you were. Listen, every breakdown, every release, every uncomfortable moment is quietly carving space for something new to grow. Think of a seed underground, hidden in the dark, pushed by soil, stretched in ways it's never known before. From the outside, it looks like nothing is happening. But inside, everything is changing. That's the in-between. That's where you are. And while it may feel like chaos, you're not just surviving it, my dear. You are being reshaped by it. I want you to take a moment and breathe. Really breathe. Put your hand on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. That, my dear, that's life. That's survival. That's proof you're meant to be here. And if you've been doubting that lately, let this be your reminder. You are worthy of love, worthy of healing, worthy of peace. Finding yourself through healing isn't about waking up one day with all the pain gone. It's about noticing the subtle shifts, the way your body softens when you trust yourself, the way silence no longer feels like loneliness but like rest. One day you'll catch yourself responding differently to a trigger. One day you'll realize you no longer shrink in rooms where you once felt small. One day, you'll notice that your voice shakes a little less when you say no, or that your smile feels a little more real when you look in the mirror. You might also notice that conversations you once avoided, you're now willing to have. That boundaries you once feared to set, you now honor with less guilt. That the tears that used to drown you now feel like a cleansing release. My dear, these are not small changes. They are proof you are reclaiming yourself piece by piece. And that reclamation is not loud. It's not flashy. It's quiet. It's steady and deeply personal. It happened in pauses, in the way you choose yourself when no one else sees. That's what it means to find yourself in the chaos. You start to recognize you're becoming in the smallest, most ordinary moments. Let this affirmation meet you right where you are. Repeat these words after me. I am finding myself in the small shifts. Every choice I make to honor me is growth. Let me tell you this. I know this firsthand, that healing will test your patience to the core. It will make you wonder if you're doing it wrong, if you're moving too slow, if you'll ever get to the other side. But the in-between is not meant to be rushed. It's a process, and you, my dear, you have to trust it. Think about this. Wounds don't close overnight. Scars don't form without time, and muscle doesn't strengthen without resistance. In the same way, your soul cannot rush the process of becoming whole. So instead of asking, When will this end? Try asking, what am I learning here? Who am I becoming here? That shift changes everything. It takes the focus off of what's broken and put it back on what's unfolding. If you can, close your eyes and let these words wrap around you. Repeat after me. I trust the timing of my healing. I am becoming in ways I cannot yet see. For me, finding myself through the chaos meant learning to trust the quiet shifts. For so long, I was searching for big proof that I was healing, waiting for a dramatic moment of breakthrough. But what I found instead were subtle signs. The courage to walk away from conversations that dishonored me. The patience to sit with myself in the discomfort instead of numbing it. The awareness to notice when old wounds try to whisper lies into my spirit. The courage to release myself from the people, the places, and the things that was no longer serving me. When I look back at my own healing, I see the moments I thought I wasn't moving at all. The season when it felt like pain was all I knew. But now, standing here, I can recognize those seasons as sacred. They were shaping me. They were preparing me. They were strengthening me for the life I was meant to live. And sometimes finding myself meant letting go of identities I built out of survival. Always being the strong one, the quiet one, the invisible one, the one who didn't need anything. Those identities kept me alive when I was abandoned, when I was rejected or abused. But listen, survival identities are not the same as your true self. It was in the breakdown that I learned resilience. It was in the loneliness that I learned how to sit with myself. It was in the rejection that I discovered my own worth. Every painful chapter carried a seed of becoming. The in-between taught me that freedom isn't about cutting ties with pain. It's about choosing not to keep carrying what pain taught me to be. And maybe you don't see it yet. Maybe you're still in the fog. But trust me when I say this, the fog does not last forever. The day will come when you see clearly. The day will come when you realize the chaos wasn't there to destroy you. It was here to rebuild you. Say these words with me like a reminder to your soul. My healing is not wasted. Even in the fog, I am becoming who I was always meant to be. Finding yourself through the chaos doesn't mean you won't still feel pain. It means you will begin to see yourself differently in the middle of it. You will notice your strength. You will recognize your courage. You will see your survival as proof of your resilience, not as a weakness. Finding yourself through the chaos means learning to listen. Really listen to the whispers of your soul. It means slowing down enough to notice when joy flickers, when peace visits, when your spirit feels lighter. It means asking yourself, not, what do I need to do to be loved? But what do I need to honor myself? It's choosing to create boundaries even if your voice shakes. It's choosing to rest even when guilt creeps in. It's choosing to believe that love is possible even if rejection once convinced you otherwise. And yes, you will still have hard days. Healing doesn't erase the pain of the past. It teaches you how to live fully in spite of it. What used to silence you now strengthens you. What used to break you now reminds you of your resilience. Every moment you choose yourself, you are building a new foundation. One that isn't based on survival, but on love. One that isn't rooted in abandonment, but in belonging to yourself first. And let me tell you this. You deserve to be proud of yourself. Not for being perfect, not for having it all figured out, but for staying, for choosing not to abandon yourself, even when it was tempting, for showing up for you again and again and again, even when no one clapped for you. That is strength. That, my dear, that is becoming. As you say these words after me, allow them to be your anchor in the chaos. Repeat after me. I am proud of myself for staying present. My courage is proof of my growth. I want you to remember this. The in-between isn't just chaos. It's also creation. Just like the seed in the soil. What feels dark and heavy is actually the birthplace of growth. You may not see it yet, but your roots are forming. Your spirit is strengthening. Your future self is taking shape. Finding yourself in the chaos doesn't mean you have all the answers. It doesn't mean you'll never feel afraid. It means you keep showing up with honesty, with courage, with the willingness to try again and again and as many times as you need. If you've made it this far, my dear, you are proof that your pain did not defeat you. And that means your becoming is already in motion. I want you to repeat these words after me and carry them as a promise to your journey. I am living proof that healing is possible. I am not defined by my wounds. I am defined by my becoming. As you sit with this episode, I want to leave you with some questions to guide your own reflection. Ask yourself, what small shift in myself show me that I am healing even if I don't always notice? What survival identities that I've been carrying that no longer serve who I am becoming? When have I recently chosen myself, even in a small way? How can I create more space for joy, peace, or rest in my healing? What part of me feels like it's re-emerging through the chaos? Where can I begin to trust the process, even if I can't see the full picture yet? How do I want to redefine myself, not through my wounds, but through my becoming? Please take your time. Finding yourself through the chaos is not about rushing. It's about noticing, honoring, and choosing to rise one step at a time. My loves, thank you for sitting in this space with me today. And here's a reminder that I want you to carry with you. The chaos is not the end of you. It's the beginning. The in-between is not a punishment. It's the process of becoming whole. One day, you'll look back and see that every breakdown was leading you to a breakthrough. And until that day comes, remind yourself often, I am not lost in the chaos. I am finding myself through it. Here's a final affirmation I want you to carry with you today. Repeat after me. I trust my in-between. Even in the chaos, I am becoming whole. Until next time, be kind to yourself and give yourself grace and compassion. Remember, you are not broken. You are healing. You, my dear, you are becoming. Thank you so much for listening. I love you, and I will catch you on the next episode.